Hello again, Airman Enabled here. Just bringing a quick look video at the new knife I got, the Cold Steel Recon 1 with the CTS XHP steel in the flat dark earth colouring. These are new model ones with the new steel, came out I think back in 2015 or maybe early 2016, something like that, so they've been out for a little while, and I've been interested in having one with the XHP steel. It's got a lot of good reviews on it, how it holds its edge and reasonably easy to sharpen, those sorts of things. So I had a chance to get one, a reasonable price. Here it is here. So this is the box it comes in, a little bit different, new style box. Recon 1 spear point, plain edge. It still comes with the extra pocket clip, which I haven't used. I don't really use a pocket clip anywhere on any of my knives, especially this big one here. And I still have my old one, and I haven't used it all that recently. I used to use it when I first got it, maybe 2 odd years ago, but at least for carrying in my pocket, found it was a bit big. Though it does fit okay in the pocket up against the seam of your pocket, slide down, and it still makes room for your hand to fit in. And so I'll see how this one goes. It's very much the same shape, design as the previous model. This texturing on here is a little bit different. On here it's supposed to be less coarse, and maybe it is a little bit, but it's still sort of rough. Yeah, it is less coarse, I think. So, but one of the main differences between the two knives, apart from the blade steel as such, is the grind on the knife here. So you can see here, this is the old model, had this sharpening choil and then this blank section where then they sharpen the blade, and this curves down here as the grind angle curves. So they never, a lot of the knives don't have this part sharpened because of the way the grind rises up there, but it's easy enough to sharpen it out if you don't want it. So on this one here, you can see it's quite a sharp angle coming down there, and this is more of a flat grind here, and you can feel this is a hollow grind here on that. So that's one of the main differences. The other difference is the coating. This is DLC, diamond-like coating on here. It's supposed to be quite hard and doesn't mark up very much, where this one here is some sort of coating here, I forget what it was called, but it does scratch up and mark a bit easily. But I haven't used mine, this old knife, in a rough way. It's just got a few scratch marks on it, but otherwise it was okay. So it'll be interesting to see as I get to use my new model one, how the sharpness goes and how easy it is to touch it up. And this one, the Oz 8 steel, as well as my other Oz 8 knives, I normally use them and they get a bit blunt, so just touch them up on my Spyderco rods and a bit of stropping and it brings them up pretty easily. This Oz 8 steel sharpens up very nicely. So we'll see how the XHP one goes. Both knives are sharp. I was trying them out last night when I got the knife. Cuts the paper, shaves a bit of hair on my arm, that sort of thing. No problem at all. One thing I noticed here is this here, I think when I first got it, it's not so stiff to open here, pushing on the back lock, but also I can get that to drop if I tap it a little bit, and it drops just under your finger there, a little bit on the stiff side. This one here, free dropping, so look at this. Yeah, just drop straight down. So I don't know whether they all, haven't really noticed any videos where they all do that or not, but it's quite good, and it just drops down on my finger. Don't cut my finger, close it, and good to go. So it's a little bit on the stiff side as I open, so you can't really flick it as such, but well, you can sort of flick it, there you go, but I don't really try and flick it, I just open it with my thumb. So I'll see how I go. This is the new model Cold Steel Recon 1 compared to the old one, just to give you an idea of the colouring as well of the knife. So Quite a good knives, hard use knives. People use them a lot harder than I do. And we'll see how it goes. Match one enable. Thanks for watching. Remember, stay prepared, stay safe, stay alert. Endure to the end, particularly in these crazy times we live. Bye bye for now.